Trump's plan to nuke social media censorship.
Mr. Reagan.
All right, before we start, I've got a great new sponsor for the show, Gold Co. If you want to diversify your portfolio, protect your savings, safeguard your retirement, try investing in gold with Gold Co. Go to MrReaganLikesGold.com or call 844-696-GOLD or click on the link in the description below. So Donald Trump has promised a lot of things, and his cabinet choices and other actions already taken since winning the election have already indicated that he will, in fact, make good on these promises. But there's one subject that is particularly important to me, and that is the dismantling of the social media censorship machine. Why is this so important to me? Well, because I have been deeply affected by it. Over the past 6 years that I've had this channel, my content has been throttled. My subscriber growth has been essentially capped, and I have almost zero reach beyond those who have already subscribed to my channel. It is frustrating. It is infuriating. And it is horribly unjust. Those who run the social media networks, except for Elon Musk, of course, they have zero ethical principles. They don't care if they ruin somebody's livelihood just because they don't like their messaging. Sebastian Gorka's show was taken off YouTube not for violating any of YouTube's terms or conditions, but just because they don't like him. Another friend of mine who has over 2 million subscribers, Gary Franchi of Next News Network, he was demonetized and had his entire livelihood stripped from him overnight, only because of the testimony of Zach Voorhees in Texas, specifically about Next News Network, and the threat of a lawsuit. Did YouTube finally back down and remonetize Gary's channel? And just so you understand exactly how much this means to us YouTubers, here's a live video of Gary discovering his channel was remonetized.
This is weird. Why am I seeing this in my... Did we just get remonetized? Hang on, wait, Brian, wait. You're a YouTube partner. Holy cow. Holy cow. They just remonetized the frickin' channel. Oh my god. 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 I'm calling my wife right now. Oh my god. We just got remonetized on YouTube. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, baby. I know. I know.
Brian, you stuck it out. You stuck it out, Brian, and you made a lot of sacrifices. And God is good. God is so good.
Oh my god.
And this isn't just about the livelihoods of us YouTubers, it's also about our ability to get the truth out to you. What I do when I choose to produce these videos, research them, write the script, speak into the camera, edit these videos, and then upload them to YouTube, what I'm doing is I'm trying to express the truth to you. Now, I might be wrong about something here or there, but my intentions are pure. And for YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter back in the day to actively reduce the distribution of my content, my efforts to express the truth to Americans through my YouTube channel, that is one of the most sinister things I can imagine. And all for what? To get the politicians that they prefer to gain and to keep power. This is not just the executives within a business expressing their own views. No, this is a machine actively suppressing the truth in order to keep Americans ignorant and malleable. Because if there's no one allowed to tell you that you're being lied to, how would you ever know? This is evil. But now Donald Trump has stepped up and produced a video detailing exactly his plan to end once and for all the vicious, inhumane censorship of conservatives on social media. I'm going to play that video in one moment. First, of course, I have to sell you something. It has been used as a store of value for thousands of years. It's known as a safe haven asset in times of uncertainty. It's breaking record after record this year, and many economists are predicting it could skyrocket even higher. Of course, I'm talking about the precious metal gold. Right now, thousands of Americans are looking to precious metals like gold and silver to diversify their savings. Even central banks around the world are stocking up on gold. It's time that you learned more about what precious metals can do for you. Visit MrReaganLikesGold.com or call 844-696-GOLD to learn more. Right now, the top-rated precious metals company, Gold Co., is offering a free gold and silver kit to arm you with the facts about how gold could potentially help safeguard your retirement. Visit MrReaganLikesGold.com or call 844-696-GOLD to get your copy of the 2025 Gold and Silver Kit free of charge. Plus, you could receive up to a 10% instant match-on bonus silver for qualified accounts. Visit MrReaganLikesGold.com or call 844-696-GOLD. That's MrReaganLikesGold.com or call 844-696-GOLD.
If we don't have free speech, then we just don't have a free country. It's as simple as that. If this most fundamental right is allowed to perish, then the rest of our rights and liberties will topple, just like dominoes, one by one. They'll go down. That's why today I'm announcing my plan to shatter the left-wing censorship regime and to reclaim the right to free speech for all Americans. And reclaim is a very important word in this case because they've taken it away. In recent weeks, bombshell reports have confirmed that a sinister group of deep state bureaucrats, Silicon Valley tyrants, left-wing activists, and depraved corporate news media have been conspiring to manipulate and silence the American people. They have collaborated to suppress vital information on everything from elections to public health. The censorship cartel must be dismantled and destroyed, and it must happen immediately. And here's my plan. First, within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organization, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of American citizens. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis- or disinformation. And I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health, Human Services, the FBI, the DOJ, no matter who they are. Second, I will order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in the new online censorship regime, which is absolutely destructive and terrible, and to aggressively prosecute any and all crimes identified. These include possible violations of federal civil rights law, campaign finance laws, federal election law, securities law, and antitrust laws, the Hatch Act, and a host of other potential criminal, civil, regulatory, and constitutional offenses. To assist in these efforts, I am urging House Republicans to immediately send preservation letters, and we have to do this right now, to the Biden administration, the Biden campaign, and every Silicon Valley tech giant, ordering them not to destroy evidence of censorship. Third, upon my inauguration as president, I will ask Congress to send a bill to my desk revising Section 230 to get big online platforms out of censorship business. From now on, digital platforms should only qualify for immunity protection under Section 230 if they meet high standards of neutrality, transparency, fairness, and non-discrimination. We should require these platforms to increase their efforts to take down unlawful content such as child exploitation and promoting terrorism, while dramatically curtailing their power to arbitrarily restrict lawful speech. Fourth, we need to break up the entire toxic censorship industry that has arisen under the false guise of tackling so-called mis- and disinformation. The federal government should immediately stop funding all nonprofits and academic programs that support this authoritarian project. If any U.S. university is discovered to have engaged in censorship activities or election interferences in the past, such as flagging social media content for removal of blacklisting, those universities should lose federal research dollars and federal student loan support for a period of 5 years and maybe more. We should also enact new laws laying out clear criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to do an end run around the Constitution and deprive Americans of their First, Fourth, and Fifth Amendment rights. In other words, deprive them of their vote. And once you lose those elections, and once you lose your borders like we have, you no longer have a country. Furthermore, to confront the problems of major platforms being infiltrated by legions of former deep staters and intelligence officials, there should be a 7-year calling-off period before any employee of the FBI, CIA, NSA, DNI, DHS, or DOD is allowed to take a job at a company possessing vast quantities of U.S. user data. Fifth, the time has finally come for Congress to pass a digital Bill of Rights. This should include a right to digital due process. In other words, government officials should need a court order to take down online content, not send information requests such as the FBI was sending to Twitter. Furthermore, when users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening, the right to a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. In addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely and receive an unmanipulated stream of information if they so choose. The fight for free speech is a matter of victory or death for America and for the survival of Western civilization itself. When I am president, this whole rotten system of censorship and information control will be ripped out of the system at large. There won't be anything left. By restoring free speech, we'll begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation. Thank you, and God bless America.
When I watched this video, I was on vacation, and my girlfriend was insisting that I get ready to go out. And usually when I'm watching some political video and a beautiful woman asks me to pay attention to her, I listen. But this time, I told her to wait, because this video was different. This video was important. Honestly, it made me a little emotional, because this is something that I have wanted to happen for so long, something that I had no power myself to accomplish, but that I had been hoping could be done. And now, watching that video, I realized that somebody who could do something about it would finally do something about it: Donald Trump. Now, on my phone here, I have a little list of things that I want to see changed in America, a list of things that if I ever had the chance, I would bring up to Donald Trump. But before I had that chance, Donald Trump has already laid out plans for several of the things that I want to see changed. And this was one of the big ones. And I am so happy that I can cross this off of my list. For the principle of free speech in America, and for the fair treatment of every conservative on social media, this is one of the most important things that Trump has ever set out to do. All right, well, that's it from me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And remember, it's not that our liberal friends are ignorant. It's just that they know so much that is not so. Good night.
We're at war with the most dangerous enemy that has ever faced mankind in his long climb from the swamp to the stars. And it's been said if we lose that war, and in so doing lose this way of freedom of ours, history will record with the greatest astonishment that those who had the most to lose did the least to prevent its happening. If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth.